Welcome to Forge Around to Find Out, Facebook series where Tim and I are tired and Jake's going to tell us what we're doing. First of all, we would like to thank our sponsors, Atlas Knife and Tool. Looking for an anvil, looking for a forge, check them out. Thank you to Wicked Wax for all your knife waxing needs. Protect your knives, all that fun stuff. Want to thank all of our Patreon members. Our Patreon member support wall, whatever you want to call it, on the beginning of our live stream will be updated this week. By next stream, we're a little bit behind. Tim's pointing at me. I'm assuming he was confirming with that.
Confirmed.
And we want to thank all the people who bought knives last week. We have Grant Majors, Taylor Tesson. Is that an N?
Yep.
Russell Stevenson, Frank N. Stein, Austin Aber, Daniel Fulmer, Brian Kinnaman, Joseph Gendrasina, Tyler Moyer, Jacob Hout, Thomas Gibbs, Doug Sloat, Arthur Peterson, Bill Sullivan, Stephen Carpenter, and Joe Daniel Davis. Yeah. Bottom left hand of the screen, right hand of the screen, my left, your right. We have a Ranger in rag, burl, micarta, glow liners, originally priced at $225. Today we're doing $175. Follow the link in the comments. They'll get you there. That will go back to normal after the stream. And now to Tim.
Okay, I'm up to speed now. Sorry, folks.
Good morning. It looks like Grant is on. Joseph Gendrasina is on.
Good morning, a pineapple.
Doug Roll is watching. There are two others, but I can't read past where or who it says is watching. What are you making today, Tim?
Mistakes.
Generally, but fill me in. Why are you squirting me with Windex that has water in it? That's chemical warfare. It's against the Geneva Conventions.
Today I'm going to make an EDC of some kind. I've got a fennec and a last word in the oven.
We are shorter on TV. We're about 2 inches tall on TV.
What?
Doug Roll said, you guys look so much shorter on TV.
It's because this is really tall. I'm 6'3", and then it boots with like a 1-inch heel. Maybe a half-inch heel. I'm quite tall.
Morning, Fred. We're glad to have you back, Fred. We didn't like that you weren't here. We don't know
Fred
why.
Knight? Hell yeah!
We don't know why you weren't here, or why you weren't able to be here. Tim just pulled out a big bar of steel. I think he's going to make a sword.
What? Oh yeah, looking pretty sexy. Looking sexy, looking sexy.
It's not a sax. People don't like them. Coffee and bourbon, get ready. It sounds like a heck of a morning, Fred. So just a reminder to everybody, gamblers are currently live. If you like what you see, go grab you one. Beartooth, full-size Beartooth are back. We have pre-orders open for those. Let me go grab the Beartooth and stacked leather.
Jesse. It's on my desk.
Oh, Tim moved it. I'll let Tim talk about this and talk about all of the Beartooth goodness. Photo background and everything.
So, here is our Beartooth. This was the first model that we ever designed. It's got a legacy stamp on it. So that's our original 7-forged stamp. On the pile side, it's going to have our new stamp, 5-year anniversary, and then the steel type. They're super tall, very slicey. They're going to come with our older style sheath. The sheath was actually originally developed for the Beartooth. So there we go.
So Tim and I have put a lot of thought and effort into the Beartooth and how we were going to do our re-release, since it's been a little while since we've had them. So like in the background of the Beartooth,
I forgot all about that.
you'll see the original anvil that we started with. You will see the original hammer that we started with. Obviously, the original stamp that we used for our maker's mark, and our wax stamp that we've been using almost since the beginning. We started wax stamping pretty early on. I would definitely say that they would do well in the kitchen. They were originally designed for like a all-over camp knife. So cooking, camp work. Tim could talk while I hammer.
Yeah, these will kick ass in the kitchen. They're super tall, kind of like a chef's knife, and they have a full flat grind. So they cut, great.
They cut, great. That's what you said. It just sounded weird the way you worded it. They cut, great.
I don't know, man. I'm tired.
Me too. Only one of us is allowed to be tired at a time.
Well, with Jacob's pre-order, that means we've got 2 spots left. for our pre-orders, and then they're done.
You said JC pre-ordered?
Jacob Allen.
Oh, Jacob Allen pre-ordered. He's gonna get a Slicey McSlicer. The original name for the Beartooth. Morning, Jacob. I forgot about the brown paper. The brown paper as the drop cloth in the picture too.
I gotta slow down.
It's all there. Seven pre-orders. It's all there. If you get really lucky, we could 2020 our skills on these too.
Pre-orders for the Beartooth will be done this following Friday.
But there's only 2 left. Two pre-orders left. There will be 13 in the drop. Ugh, lucky number 13. Doesn't bother me.
Joseph asks, do we think we will ever have custom pins made with our original logo or our original 7? Explain why it doesn't make sense.
Huh?
Explain why it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so we have talked about getting 7 mosaics, but the way they build mosaics, and we could do it if we put the 7 backwards on the show side, on the pile side. When you flip it over, the 7 would be regular way. So we could do it if we put them in as inlays, but then that adds a whole bunch of extra work. We've thought about doing it regardless and just putting the backward 7 on the show side. I don't know. What do you guys think? The reasoning behind why we haven't done it makes sense to us, but maybe other people wouldn't care.
I forgot to ask, what blade shape should I do?
What blade shape should you do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just hammering, and we're gonna see what happens.
Sounds like a plan. So Grant, yeah, we would have to do an inlay, which would mean that if we did it as pins, there wouldn't be a mechanical connection to stop shearing. So we haven't gone through with that. We might maybe do, maybe in the future we'll do a handle where we do 3 pins and the middle one would be that. That would be kind of cool. But for now, no plans for that. All right, I guess I'm just gonna start forging. Nobody's telling me what to forge.
Oh yeah, and we didn't say free T-shirt, free. I guess it doesn't say 5-year anniversary on the T-shirt, but it's Cross Beartooths, and it says Great Nurse or Death since 2020 on it. I think you can see it on the website. Oh, okay. We have a lot of things in the goings, and I can never remember where's what. Patreon exclusive, people can see it. Was that the last 2 Beartooths? Or is that my phone and then your phone?
Yeah, I think pre-orders are closed. All right. Let me double check it.
Tim and I are really enjoying the throwbacks for all of the Beartooth stuff.
You know what? I don't have time right now during the live stream to close the pre-orders. So, since we haven't built any yet,
I guess
pre-orders are open until the end of the stream. Because now we have 8 and we planned 7, but I'm okay with 8. I'd be fine with 10. It's fine. Anyway, I didn't check comments. What am I forging, guys? Forge a cleaver. Josh, I've only got enough, so I only started with 4 inches of steel. So, this is what I'm working with for steel. I don't know about a cleaver. Maybe, if you want a really little one.
I got you, Grant.
You're gonna do a drop point?
Isn't that what I always do? It's my favorite blade shape too.
A cleaver EDC. You know what? I could try it.
It's been a little while.
Let's give it a shot.
Get that cross beam out. Jacob Allen saying straight razor. We're leaving Beartooth pre-orders open till the end of the stream. Hey, Fred, I might have a thing in the works.
It needs some work.
Fred says something with a swedge and a puller. A dingo would be nice. Would be amazing. Don't we have? No, we have
I have a Coyote Blank.
a coyote blank.
Ooh, I have an idea. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very confident in my ability to pull a cleaver out of this.
In your ability to reprofile?
To pull a cleaver out of this?
All you have to do is drop that tip, boy. Yes, it's Daniel. But we also had less pre-orders this run. We only have 20 Beartooth flanks total. We were actually planning on doing them as our first run of the year, but with supply issues, it took us a little while to get them in, which is why we did feathers and Artemises, because we got those from a different supplier. But all of the other pre-orders we had, or all of the other opening pre-orders, we had the ability for more pre-orders to go out. So we chose the number 7 because, you know, 7 Forge. I'm always under the more pre-orders we have go through, the better. But we also like building stuff to show off later, so that's why we always put a specific number on the pre-orders. I got a piece of forge scale. Did you move away from the cleaver and you're doing a drop point as well?
Something like that.
We are very ready for Texas.
Yes, it's snowing.
Snow, we're ready to get away from the snow. We are ready to exhibit, show some wares. We do have some stuff coming up that is not going to be released to the public until Blade Show. You know, with as busy as we are, we're crazy, right? But there will be 10 blades at Blade Show that will not go to the public until we are sitting at the table.
They're sirens.
They're sirens. Tim said it, so we're allowed to talk about it. Joshua Granius is chanting, "We want cleaver, we want cleaver." Tim's making a drop point. I can switch to a cleaver, a nice pocket cleaver.
Will you grab the extension cord?
What are you doing? Going for 2? Tim's going to be here until like 11 o'clock tonight. Jacob Allen's trying to change the chant to beaver.
Beaver?
Yeah, we want beaver.
We want beaver?
Beaver cleaver. Tim.
I don't got one of those.
Is it my heat? You're just,
Yep.
okay.
Gonna get loud. I don't know how you usually hang that.
What are you looking for?
The bladesmith tongs.
These
Blade
ones right
tongs.
here?
Thank you. What am I doing again?
You're taking the heat.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna forge a cleaver, but I'm gonna do it in real time. I'm not gonna pretend.
Do we have anything for the in case you missed it section, or is that just, pretty much just drops this week?
Mostly just drops. No, we have the curly maple and red fire dog that we made last week. Come on.
All right, so I think this is the only thing that survived for the in case you missed it this week. Got a drop point custom hunter because it was forged. Obviously tapered tang. It has red and black liners. Fire Dog bolster, curly maple, black spacer, mitered bolster. Nice looking Randall grind on that. Joseph Gendracina says Artemis EDC with blue pinstripes. I'm pretty happy with this one. I think there's only like a couple things that I would change, but nothing too major. I think it came out very nice. All right, Tim, you're up.
Already? I don't wanna.
Wore yourself out.
Let's finish this damn cleaver.
I will say to those people who have been asking for them, the plan is to have some WPKs done, I don't know, probably mid next week. I just have to decide which day I want to play the not grind my finger game.
We're glad to have you back on stream, Fred.
What'd you say, Tim?
I said we're glad to have Fred back on the stream.
Yeah. Love the conversation. I don't know if I should thin this out or if I should leave it wider.
Thin it out.
We are very happy to have you back, Fred. We wish we could have figured out why you weren't allowed to watch. Did I miss it? Did Jake do a forge around and find out this morning?
Yep, go back in the comments.
Did it get read out loud, or did I...
Most of a handle is done. Welcome to Forge Around to Find Out, the Facebook series wait. What are you doing here? You should be pre-ordering a 5-year anniversary Beartooth. Go now. So yes, I just missed it. Thank you, Jake, for always doing that, or most of the time doing that. Sometimes Jake doesn't love us and he doesn't pop into live stream. Doesn't happen very often though. Favorite side for brisket?
Huh?
Favorite side for brisket?
Side? I don't know. Brisket? Brisket with a side of brisket? I'm not really a mac and cheese boy.
We could say corn, but then our Iowa would be showing.
We could have a side of corn while we wait. Ooh, like some jalapeno creamed corn.
What kind of cleaver are we talking? One that cleaves?
Cleaves the souls of your enemies. So I'm weird about coleslaw. I like coleslaw, okay, but I also grew up with raisins in my coleslaw, so I find it weird when people don't put raisins in their coleslaw.
Who is Cole and why are we eating his slaw? All right, I'm gonna forge the bellows on this cleaver and it's gonna go whoop, and then I'll fix it.
What are your thoughts on coleslaw, Tim? Anything to get mayonnaise in your mouth?
I mean, I will eat coleslaw if it's there, but I've never been like, hey,
Give me that slaw.
can you give me that slaw?
I feel like I am forging.
Highland Trapper?
No, because that has a straight back. Very close.
A
but
saber tooth?
I think that has a straight back too. I don't know. What's with the creeping? What's an old model that
sounds
you
awesome.
guys have seen that you would like to see again? It's turning way less into a drop point as I get thinner.
You got to forge on the spine.
Kingfisher. I got you, Fred. I even got some special scales for it today. You want to see the scales I'm putting on this Kingfisher today, Fred? I'm asking a question, but I'm going to show you anyways. So you're not going to be able to see it.
Hey, go blacklight it real quick.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Our new sheath guy brought us in a very nice black light so we could charge our glow liners. And it works so well that it makes it so you can see the glow even when the lights are on. So we're going to see if this will pick up on the camera. So I made these real nice scales just for that.
Oh no.
I don't know if you can see it glowing.
There we go.
We're focusing. We got some cross-cut
you see
corrugated
it?
cardboard with glow liners.
Jake says he doesn't want to see anything in this shop under a black light.
Well, the only thing that we saw under black light was glow liners, and it looks like blood on the first aid kit. I hope it's blood on the first aid kit, otherwise it's getting weird in here. And knowing my rate in getting hurt, most likely that's my blood on the first aid kit.
Yeah, I don't use
Huh?
I don't use stuff in the first aid kit when I get cut or hurt. I just super glue it shut and move on.
Fred says he's on his second copy and third shot. He said he can't see those scales. Sounds like we're going to have a whole group of people at Fred's house when we're in Texas.
Yeah? Everybody's coming?
And everybody's commenting on what they want as a side. Fred didn't know that he was going to feed half of Seven Forge.
Technically, feeding half of Seven Forge is just feeding you or I.
Sorry, the savants. Half of the savants.
It is
It's probably snowed.
outside is making me nervous.
It's probably snowed 1/4 of an inch since we went to Casey's.
I hope that it's not doing this in Des Moines.
5-year anniversary of the Seven Forge meetup too. Everything is 5 years now. From March 1st on, everything is 5 years. I don't know how Grant ended up owing Jake a Ursa Major.
He owes him the Ursa Major?
Apparently. Grant said he's coming to the meetup as long as Jake's not there because he owes him an Ursa Major.
Oh.
You can trade him an Ursa Major for a Beartooth sword. Sounds like a fair deal to me.
$10 balloons and a firm handshake. That's the deal for the Ursa Major.
Well, that's only if Grant takes him up on it.
You gotta be able to pop the balloons before he can give them to you.
Huh?
The deal is for 10 balloons. If Jake can't keep 10 balloons from being popped, then the deal's off.
Okay, so this is the thing. The 10 balloons have to be blown up now and stay blown up until October.
Ta-da! One knife is done.
I thought you already finished one because you were looking for a place to set it.
What?
I thought you said I thought you had already finished one because you were looking for a place to set it.
I had to straighten it.
Oh. Hey, Tim, Joshua Granius has a question for you.
Who does?
Joshua Granius
Okay.
said, are you going to drift a hanging hole in that?
Sure.
Drift it with a drill bit.
Yeah, drift it with a drill bit. Jake, I'll let you know that we have a license to do stuff, which says that we do have business in your deal.
We do what? All right, I am going to call this a not sure. It's kind of a saber tooth, not really a saber tooth.
You can do like we did with the original Beartooth EDC and just like
Remodel it until it's
change the
nothing.
name.
Remodel it until it's nothing like the original, because we've already done that. We've already done that to the saber tooth once.
Yeah.
If you don't know what a saber tooth is pretty much a elongated Beartooth EDC.
Still needs a little work.
All right. Well, as Tim is still working, and we are slowly nearing the end of the live stream, I think I'm going to pull a random gambler to show off, just because I feel like it. First one picked up off the shelf. Orange linen micarta, black liners, black micarta liners, black pins. I don't know if our camera lens is just dirty or if it's not focusing well. Probably just dirty.
I'm going to hammer on this blade just a little bit more, see if I can't get a little more height out of it.
Want to see the bear tooth again, missed the beginning, and you were just putting it away. So, bear tooth, stacked leather. This one has mosaic, copper mosaics, the legacy stamp. Red liners.
Right in front of it, it focuses a lot better.
There we go. Full height grind. On the pile side, we have our normal Seven Forge logo, 5th year anniversary, and steel type. This one is a little dirty already. Pleasures of working in a knife shop. There's just dirt everywhere all the time. We are doing our old taco style sheaths because that's the size of this knife. That's the only sheath style that they fit in. We thought about legacy stamping the sheaths. I decided against that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to straighten this thing out and I'm done with it. It's a pain in the butt.
All of them are going to have the 5th anniversary on them.
All right, Fred, we'll see you later. We're about out of here.
Have a good weekend, Fred.
Maybe be on the website at 5 if you want another Kingfisher, just saying.
Kingfisher is going to go up at 5. I may finish another one. I am out of the shop at 1:30 today. I have to take my daughter to a Girl Scout cookie booth. If anybody wants Girl Scout cookies, mail them directly to your door. Or buy them from your local Girl Scout. My daughter's been in Girl Scouts since she was in 1st grade. I think she's aiming for 1,000 boxes this year.
This thing's going to need a little bit of Jesus.
You want to see the blades that we made today? Tim's saying the cleaver needs Jesus. Super throwback. Jesus is the name of Tim's grinder. This is the one that I forged today, Grant. My grinder's name is Love, so this one's gonna need a little bit of love. And then Tim can show off his.
Here's what we got. I'm gonna probably fix that and mess with all that and.
Fred said no, it's coming home at 5. He's talking about the Kingfisher.
All right. Thanks, guys. Today was an awesome stream. Thanks for everybody being here. We appreciate you.
Streams are always a lot more fun when we have comments to play off of. Sometimes streams are really quiet, and those ones are not as fun to get through. Tim's throwing tongs, so we know he's peaky. But thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Jazz hands.